Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, ladies and gents, got a little bit of the 5 heartbeats in my background. Is there a heart in the house tonight? I gotta thank Mr. Robert Townsend. I'm gonna pause that. That's just the song, Heart is a House of Love. That's just the song. That's not the movie. Haven't seen the movie in a while, but I gotta thank Mr. Robert Townsend because that song right there and that movie has done it for me for years because I thought it was just that good. Robert Townsend. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta do some math, and I want y'all to help me. If y'all don't mind, because I wanna explain something. Let me see. Let me ask you the question. Gotta ask this question. I just wanted you. I just wanted to get the number. Now I want y'all to understand something, and I'm not joking when I say this. I just lifted 375 pounds from the ground into the backseat of my car. And I promise you, I was exhausted. I didn't know it was that much. I promise you, I did not know it was that much. I thought it was going to be almost 220 pounds or something like that because I can handle that with no problem. I've never lifted that much. I'm surprised I didn't break something. And that just happened tonight. I have a 45-pound, it's called a bladder. You fill it with water, you seal it. It's lays flat when it doesn't have any water in it, and I'm using it for the ducks container. And yeah, my vehicle was low riding because I had 7 other 5-gallon containers in there. But never have I lifted up on that much at one time, ever. Like I said, when I was 15, I did 300, and my brother did 310, I did 315. Was I 15? No, I was 13. Sorry. I did that when I was 13 because my brother had the record for the same year. So, yeah. Anywho, I didn't know it was that much. Even when I was getting ready to do the video, I did not know it was going to be that much. So, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, I got some issues with health and all of that, but as the doctor said, they believe that the 2 different forms of muscular dystrophy are competing against each other. So I still have strength and everything. It's just, and that right there surprised me. I'm very, 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 very surprised by that. And lifting up on that thing, it has straps that allowed me to pull up on it. I felt the straps starting to give and tear, so I can't lift it by the straps anymore. But yeah, that from now on, I will put it in the trunk and I will fill it up while it's in the trunk. I won't be lifting up on that again, especially now that I consciously know the weight. I did that subconsciously without knowing how much it weighed. Okay? So that's what made that work. I thought it was less. And the fact that I was able to lift it, bring it 6 feet, and then lift it into the car, because I had to set it down, because I just couldn't pull it high enough after bringing it all the way over. And yes, I was exhausted. I'm mentioning this because there are those out there who know a little bit about my health and who are worried about me and all of that. And it ain't as bad as y'all think. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, I'm able to move around now. For 2 months, I literally, a lot of pain, going through a lot of stuff because of this stupid disease. But then there are days like this that I've literally had a pretty good day. I had to talk to Ice Cube and borrow that from him just for the moment, because it only is going to last a day. All right, I'm going to sit up here, watch my television to go to sleep, and we shall talk. But yes, I'm a little surprised at that. Okay, a little surprised. That right there, that's a little shocking. That's the most weight I've ever... No, I got to admit, no, I'm wrong. I was... How old was I when I worked for the Army Corps of Engineers? I was 16 going on 17 at the Army Corps of Engineers for Los Angeles. They had a computer that they were bringing into the building. This was one of those large computers. You guys know how office building computers were back then. And this was a mainframe. So I worked in the requisitions, receiving and requisitions. So all of the supplies, everything for the building came through our office. And so we had to, 4 of us, lift up on that 1,500-pound monstrosity. And the individuals I was working with, I'm new. They asked me to help. I'd never lifted up on anything like that before, so I didn't know the technique. So they asked me to help. Those idiots left me holding the end of that 1,500-pound machine by myself. 2 herniated discs in my back, 3 bulging discs in my neck as a result of that. At least I believe, because I can't prove that's where it happened. I do know that's where it happened. I do know that I've had problems ever since. Don't know. Can't prove it. I just know that, yeah, that was 1,500 pounds. So, considering I was holding up one end and one end only, and the rest of it was on the ground, let's just say, yeah, it was more than 300. That I'm positively certain. And that one, I had to wait for them to come and give me a hand because I didn't want to smash my foot or my hands. Yeah, that was fun. So, as I said, it's not as bad as everyone thinks. And no, I'm not going to go out there and start weight training and all that. The more weights I do, the more damage I cause to the muscles. That's the drawback. There's a consequence for everything. So, if I were to go out there and lift weights and do the toning up and all of that stuff, the more damage I would cause to my muscles, and it would end up being more bad. Well, no, let me get another word. Badder. It'll be badder if... What? I gotta make a cake. Lord have mercy. Anyway, what? Come on now, I can use Ebonics. What? Y'all be talking all of y'all language. I can sit up here and invent a word. All right? I ain't gonna say more bad because, or more worser. I'm sorry. I've always liked worser. I'm sorry. You can tell I've loved that word because I can't stop laughing by saying worser. Man, look, I know it's worse. Not more worse, just worse. Something can't be more worse. It's just worse. That was worse than before. You know what I mean? It can't be more worse or worser. So, but it's okay. It could be worser. You can let it be. I got to go back and talk to the Beatles because they told me to let it be. All right. Y'all have a good evening. Y'all have a good morning. Y'all have a good afternoon. Y'all have a good night. 375 pounds. Now that's something. For me, that's something. Gotta go. Y'all take care. And if you don't take care, then give it back.